All right, so today I wanted to speak on the thing that's floating around, if you know what I mean, and what they're trying to make you get, so that so-called thing can stop floating around. A lot of people have gotten, like I was saying before this just so rudely cut off. A lot of people have gotten the thing that they're trying to get everyone to get. Me personally, I don't agree with it. And me and mine will not be participating in any of that. They're trying to make you get it in order to work. It has already started to happen. Don't matter, because that's still not going to change my mind. You feel me? You know, a lot of people have gotten it in fear of losing their employment. And I don't know. I don't really know what to expect, but you got to prepare. But yeah, I don't know what to expect, but you got to prepare for anything. But I knew this was coming. I knew this last year when all of this started, and it just like almost sent like a rage through me because nobody questioned anything. You know, people was going and buying up toilet paper, which till this day I still don't understand. But nobody questioned anything, and that's a big problem. And they know that it's easy to manipulate, to just tell people anything, and they're gonna go along with it. And that is a big problem. Like, we are in trouble. We've been in trouble for a long time, but we are really in trouble because no one thinks for themselves anymore. Certain people, you know, a lot of people don't think for themselves anymore, and it's horrible. That's why what's going on now, it's going on because nobody asks questions. Nobody even, you know, asks what's going on anymore or at all, ever. You know, they just follow suit. Like when that first happened last year, it was just like, okay, oh, I gotta get this. Oh, panicking. Everybody was panicking. I'm not gonna lie. At first, I'm not gonna lie. I can't talk, excuse me. I'm not gonna lie. At first, I was like, okay, what is this? I'm not gonna really say I was scared, but in a way, it was just like, I questioned it. I'm like, okay, what is this? And a lot of stuff that they were saying, you know, it could be in the air. Like, then they turned around and said, it could be killed with heat. Then they turned around and said that it can't be killed with heat. You know, they even went as far as going on, you know, having news people show all of these bodies on TV. Like, people were actually passing because of this that's going on. And not the case. They ended up being like dummies under the covers on those stretchers or whatever you call it, the things that they put the people on. But it's just like, you know, I'm not saying that people can't pass, because of course we know that, but it's like, okay, you want me to believe that all of these people are passing because of this that's going on. This that you guys said is going on. But of course, they're not going to tell you that people have underlying conditions. They already have conditions that they already had before, this supposedly happened. So we have been just fed a bunch of BS. And it's like now it take a big public figure like Nicki Minaj and maybe others that's starting to come out. I don't know who, but it take for a public figure, a celebrity, to get people to pay attention and, really grab their focus and get them to start asking questions when they should have already done that in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just don't make no sense to me. Like, the world that we living in now, this matrix is out of control. Maybe her speaking out and saying something and questioning it and actually not getting the thing, hopefully it wakes a lot of people up to be like, okay, do we really need this? And I say this all the time, like, to my family and stuff, like, okay, you say something about these things. I had to catch myself. You say something about these things that they want you to get, to make you not get something bigger, a bigger problem. But they didn't have that back in the day, especially for the grandmas, the grandfathers, they didn't have that back then. So what were they using? Home remedies, natural stuff. Like, even though a lot of that stuff is fake now, but natural stuff. It's stuff that you could take every day that will, stop any bacteria or whatever. And it's just in your kitchen. Like, it's in your house. So I'm not about to go to nobody's facility to go get nothing put in my body, my kids. That's a no-no. Even now, I have something where my babies, I have this document that I made sure that I got, I believe like last year or something, that states that my babies cannot and will not get anything put in them to prevent anything major from happening. If you get where I'm going with this, I have to speak the way that I'm speaking for a reason. But because I refuse. Even then, before I really woke up like that and start paying attention to what was going on and start really thinking for myself, I was kind of not feeling the thing that they made you get, or things that they were making the children get to go to school and, a lot of people for them to go to work. No, I wasn't, because it's babies and kids that actually pass away because of that. Like, you do not know what's in these things, and they're just putting them in your body. So I refuse to just fall for anything. You're gonna have to answer some questions for me, because now you have to question everything. You know what I'm saying? It's just not starting now. It shouldn't just start now. It should have started years, decades ago. But nobody asks questions. Everybody just run and do what everybody else is doing. Don't nobody have their own identity. They just want to follow behind other people. And that's not what I do. And a lot of people that know me know that that's not what I do. And I was saying something about all of this that's going on last year when I really first woke up. And people was looking at me like I was crazy, you know, saying stuff. And it's just like, oh, look at there. Look what's going on now. Now do you believe me? Now do you want to listen to what I was talking about? I mean, it ain't never too late, but point is, question everything. And it's ridiculous how they making people get these things to work. But it's okay. Because like I always said, and like I've been saying last year, if it come down to it, I don't know nothing about the wildlife, but I love nature. I love nature. I don't like bugs though. But I love nature. If I gotta go get me a tent or make me a house with some sticks and some, tree branches and stuff, I will do that, honey. Like, I don't mind. And I understand why a lot of homeless people are homeless. And a lot of them are homeless by choice. Because look at what we got to deal with. They ain't got to worry. They ain't got to worry about no bills. They ain't got to worry about none of that. They fine and they be happy. They be happy living the way that they live. And deep down, I believe that's how we're supposed to live. We're not supposed to be paying for nothing. We're not supposed to be paying to live. And everything is just a setup. And I'm just like, I don't know everything. But I know enough. And I have common sense. And a lot of people don't have that. And that's sad. But it's sad how we have to live. It really is. But I will definitely go make me something in the woods or forest preserve, whatever. Because I'm not going to let this get me all shook up and, I'm just going to run and go get the thing because they said that I can't work and I can't do this. And well, there's a will, there's a way. And God going to make a way. And we are all gods and goddesses, whether you want to believe it or not. But it's up to you to pay attention and, be guided and question stuff and just dig deep within yourself and know you and don't be no follower and follow what everybody else doing, and stand on it. Because I really stand on this. I will not run and go get anything just because they you have to get this in order to be employed here. Deuces, you ain't got to tell me twice because it ain't nothing that's going to change my mind. And that's that. So, I don't know. But people going to do what they want to do, as they should. But all I got to say, ask questions. And as far as your loved ones, if they want to go and get the thing, then all you can do is pray for them and just know that they're going to be okay. That's it. Don't think negative. That's their choice. Don't never bash nobody for their choice or whatever they get. That's on them. But I'm just saying me and mine will not. Will not. Because, y'all have no idea. No idea. And it is so scary. But I walk with God. You know what I'm saying? And that's who gets me through. That's who gets me through. Every day. And my babies. Every day. And I let him know. Him, her, universe. I let it be known that I am grateful for everything that I have. And for everything that's to come. And I'm not going to let anything worry me. I refuse to let anything worry me. And when I do that, things work out great every time. It may not be when I want it to, but it work out great every time. Every time. That's why I try to stay in goddess mode every time. I have my days where I don't feel all that great. I have my days when I just don't, I want to be left alone. But I know who I am. And I'm still learning. Again, I'm not perfect. I'm still learning. But I know why I'm here, why I chose to come here. I know that things are not going to get easier. That's life. And that's what I signed up for. I signed up for all of this. And it's going to be a lot of stuff that I can't avoid. I just have to deal with it as it comes. But it's all about how I deal with it. You know what I'm saying? It's about how I deal with it. I didn't know that before. But just know, you are okay. God got you. Remember that. Don't never forget it. And as long as you got that, you good. Keep your faith. Don't let nobody change your mind. Stand on whatever you believe in, and that's that. And if you decide to get the thing, because you are in fear of losing your employment, I can understand how that can make someone feel uncomfortable, make them worry, but at the same time, like I said, you have to have your faith, and you have to know that you and your family will be okay. Like, we don't know what these people are going to do. No, we don't. But you just got to prepare for whatever. Always stay prepared. Just pay attention is all I can say. But if you feel like you got to do that, like you got to get that to keep your employment, then just pray on it. Pray on it is all I can say. That's it. But the times we living in now is very, 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 very trying and scary, but it will get better. But you have to complete your mission, and I am determined to complete my mission. Again, I know why I'm here, and I plan to just continue to elevate, do what I'm supposed to do. I know there are going to be mistakes along the way. There's going to be a lot of things that are going to try me, but I will deal with them the best way that I can. And that's all that's going to matter in the end. But that's it. That's all I want to say. Just want to speak on that. I was watching Infinite Waters. I was watching some Enoch. You know what I'm saying? I haven't watched Infinite Waters in a long time, but what made me make this video is because of what he was speaking on in regards to Nicki Minaj and the situation that she's going through now with, not getting the thing and showing up to the Met Gala, whatever you call it, and her basically questioning and speaking up. But just felt like, I want to speak up too, because I attempted to make a video last year, but I was not very selective with my words. So it was like, of course they took it right out, because I was on some, just putting it all out there, like without watching what I say, and down just like that. I still have it, but they took it off very quick. I think maybe one person got to watch it, and they probably didn't even get to watch the whole video, because a lot of my videos be long, but because I just be talking. Once I start talking, it's just like this video right now, like 17 minutes, almost 18 minutes. Maybe I'm reading it wrong, I don't know, but I think that's what it say. But I'm gonna let y'all go. I didn't even introduce my video, but this guy is Zeke. Love.